Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing well today. We're going to see what the message is from Spirit. Keep in mind it's general, so this could be past, present, or future, okay? It may resonate, it may not resonate, just keep that in mind. Let's just get into it. Let's see, what does Spirit want you guys to know today? I cannot speak right now, I'm sorry. What is going on today? What is the message today? What's going on? Oh, the Three of Cups, man. And I was like, oh, yeah, it feels heavy. Like just feels heavy. Maybe because I just got out of the last reading I did, and it's like every time these stories come up, it's just takes a toll on my energy, you know? So we have someone here that's feeling restless, uneasy, unsettled, anxious, can't sleep, can't rest, okay? The Ten of Swords in reverse, somebody is trying to come out of a painful ending or overcome a betrayal, okay? Then we have the Ace of Wands. This could be about taking a step, taking some sort of action here. I mean, it could be a group of people. Let's see what this is, guys. Why is the Four of Swords in reverse here? The Nine of Swords, yeah, anxiety, stress, worrying, yeah, a nightmare. A Queen of Wands in reverse, Four of Pentacles. So it's a Queen of Wands in reverse that's in a nightmare. So it's not you, it's a Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? This person is anxious. They're in some sort of a nightmare. What's the Ten of Swords reverse? The Ten of Wands. Somebody is trying really hard. They're putting a lot of strength and a lot of effort into trying to get out of a betrayal or come to avoid some sort of an ending for themselves. The Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups in reverse. This is someone that's lying, they're cheating, they're stealing, they're manipulating and deceiving here, okay? Four of Cups in reverse, when it comes to releasing a grudge or forgiveness. What is this? Okay. What's the Ace of Wands? The Page of Swords. Someone is taking action with some sort of text messages, some sort of information. A King of Cups in reverse, a Page of Cups in reverse. With some sort of rejection. A King of Cups in reverse. This has to do with rejection. Okay, what is this? What's the Four of Swords in reverse? An Emperor in the reverse. There's an Emperor in the reverse. So someone that is cruel, controlling, oppressive, power hungry. This person took a risk and now they're feeling very unsettled. Who is this Emperor in the reverse? A wealthy man. Okay, why is this person, this wealthy man, feeling so unsettled? Because of a house. There's a wealthy man, an Emperor in the reverse. Someone that's controlling, oppressive, and mean. That's very unsettled about a house. Okay, or feeling restless because of a house. What does that mean? The Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords, there's something that they didn't see when it comes to a family situation. There's something that they didn't have clarity about. They didn't see something clearly here with a family. Okay. Yeah, and now there's something being illuminated here with a plan. or what someone was working on, or something to do with a job. Something is being seen clearly here. What's this plan? The Eight of Pentacles. For money. Something is now being seen clearly when it comes to money, or when it comes to someone's job or someone's work. And there's something this wealthy man didn't see clearly about a family. They didn't have clarity with a family, and now they're feeling nervous. What's this Queen of Wands reverse, Nine of Swords? A privileged lady, despair in reverse. These people are very anxious and worried about money or someone's finances. You're not in despair. You're not worried about finances. You're not worried about money. You're not worried about stability, but they are. Someone here is in a nightmare. Okay. Who's this Queen of Wands in reverse? A great fortune. It's all about money. These people are very stressed out and worried about money. They're very confused. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. It's like there's something that they did not see. There's something that they had no clarity about. They were confused about your money, your investments, what you have, what you own, what you do for work, or how you make your money. It's like there's things that they did not see clearly here, but they took some sort of a risk and now they're very worried. What's the risk? They took a risk. They took a risk to say that you are financially unstable with a message here, or this person communicated something to gain power over you, or they thought that they had power, they thought they had control. They did this with their ego. Whatever they did, they thought that they have the power and the control. Okay. Tell me more about the Fool, please. Community lovers. So a community of people. So it's this Three of Cups here. Something about a relationship. Okay. So tell me more about these people now feeling anxious and worried, living in a nightmare because of a Queen of Cups, because of somebody being sad, somebody's grief, someone's sadness in the past. When it comes to a Queen of Cups, this is why they're now feeling anxious and worried and stressed out, living in a nightmare because of somebody in the past feeling sad. They did something illegal, or something here was unfair, unjust, corrupt, bad karma. Something here was illegal. The Knight of Cups. The Two of Cups. This has to do with a relationship. Somebody coming toward someone in a relationship, someone making a love offer, somebody wanting a relationship with someone, somebody wanting to be romantic with someone. What is this? Somebody dating someone new in the past, going on a date with someone. And this has to do with abundance. Keep a positive mindset, abundance. Money, spending money on a date. This has to do with someone spending money on a date. And now this Emperor in the reverse, this wealthy man is very unsettled. They're very stressed out and worried about a house because there was a plan here for a great fortune. or a plan with some sort of money. They communicated something about you being financially unstable, but you're not worried about money. You're not worried about your finances. They were confused about your investments. They were confused about what you own, what you have. And something about someone meeting someone new, a date, spending money on a date, and someone feeling frustrated in a relationship, someone feeling insecure. Okay, what is that? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. They tried to say that you're codependent, you lack financial stability, you don't have money on your own. Yeah, they tried to say that you don't have money, you're not stable, you're not financially independent, you're not successful, you don't have money, but that's not the truth at all. You're not worried about money. They don't know what you have. They don't know what you earn. They don't know what you own. They don't know that you're the fucking empress, okay? And this has to do with a message. This has to do with a message that someone sent or something they communicated about you, about an empress. Trying to get you trapped, trying to get you stuck, but you were protected from this. But you were protected. There was divine intervention here. Okay, so this Emperor in the reverse and this Queen of Wands in reverse, they try to get you trapped. They try to get you stuck, but there was divine intervention because they don't have any fucking idea what they're talking about, okay? Basically, they tried to say something about you being codependent, you lacking finances, or something like that. Okay, so what's the Ten of Swords in reverse? The Eight of Swords. They try to get you trapped. They try to get you trapped. I feel like this is coming off the reading from yesterday where they try to get you imprisoned. But you're not imprisoned. You're not facing a painful ending here. The Five of Wands. They tried to get you imprisoned by saying something about a fight, or that there was a fight, there was an argument that broke out. The Hanged Man. They tried to get you stuck. They tried to get you stuck. What is this? A main female. They tried to get you trapped. And said something about a breakup. Something about a breakup, or this was a plan. They planned this because of a breakup, or because you're not in a connection with someone, or you're not in a relationship with someone, or you don't have a relationship to someone. I mean, it could be romantic, doesn't have to be though. So they tried to get you trapped and stuck. But it didn't work. You didn't have a painful ending. Judicate, they wanted to have you judged. Or now they're being judged, or now they're under judgment. What is that? The Seven of Swords. They lied about something. They lied and manipulated something, and they tried to get you put under judgment. Or they lied to a judge by using messages. Or this is messages. This is like a phone messages, something on a phone, some sort of fake news, some sort of messages on a phone, some sort of a communication device. But somebody saw this clearly, that this was hacking, that you did not send these messages, or somebody did not receive these messages, or these are not your messages, or you didn't send them. You didn't send these messages. Somebody didn't receive these messages. Whoever came forward with this communication, this is not their message. These are not their messages. Something about hacking, watching, spying, seeing something behind the scenes. Something being investigated. Somebody saw something clearly here. Who's the Hermit? The Nine of Swords. The person that is anxious, scared, and freaking out right now. You know what this is giving me again? The phone call. The anonymous phone call. The false report. Somebody calling the police, pretending to be someone else. Somebody calling like an anonymous tip line. And that's why they're nervous. That's why they're scared. That's why they're freaking out right now. Somebody is so scared they are shitting themselves because they might have called anonymously or they tried to file an anonymous false report on you. They thought that they would get you stuck or trapped or arrested, maybe even. They tried to lie to the police. They tried to lie to the law or lie to a judge. Or maybe they tried to get a warrant out for your arrest from a judge with lies. Yeah, but someone here saw the truth about this heartbreak or betrayal, or someone knew the truth about pain. The truth about pain. With family. But someone knows the truth about pain in a family or something about that's what came out here. Family. Where's the other card? I don't know. The truth about family, the truth about pain and family. Okay, so this is kind of tying into the last couple of readings from the last couple of days, where someone tried to call anonymously or file like a false report, or I don't know, maybe they even went in front of a judge and tried to get you arrested. They tried to get a warrant out for your arrest and said something about you wanting to attack a family member, right, for an inheritance, right, great fortune, house, right, that's this. Okay, so that's this whole storyline. And that's why they're freaking out right now. That's why they're living in a nightmare, extremely stressed, worried, and anxious, because they called the police or they called the law and you're not arrested. You're not having a painful ending, but they filed a false report or something like that. Okay. So why is this coming out again? Because I've already gotten this. Because they took this risk to get away, or they're going to try and do something again to get away with what they did. The Nine of Pentacles. This has to do with money. The Tower and the Eight of Swords. They thought that you were going to be put in prison. They thought you were going to be put in jail. Why are they so sure of this? I don't get this. This is weird to me. It's like, why do they think that just calling the anonymous tip line is going to be enough to put you in jail? I don't get it. The Seven of Pentacles. Because of this group of people working together with a Queen of Pentacles, because they've been working together with a Queen of Pentacles for a really long time. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Not someone's lover. Imprisonment. So the Queen of Pentacles is not someone's lover. It's someone else. It's someone that tried to get you put in prison. Or this Queen of Pentacles has been working together with a group of people for a very long time. They've been putting a lot of time and effort into trying to get you put in prison. A mature woman. Who's this mature woman? This has to do with someone calling. The Hermit is this secret call, the phone call. the anonymous call, or someone hiding their identity, reporting something about pain, or someone being hurt. So the Queen of Pentacles is involved with this group of people that called law enforcement, or that went to a judge, or tried to get someone imprisoned here. Okay. Why do I want to get my crime cards out, guys? I want to get crime cards out for some reason. I feel like there might be more. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. The King of Wands. Somebody went towards a King of Wands, or a King of Wands took some sort of action here. The Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups. Oh, that was too many. Defending a group of people. Taking some sort of action to defend a group of... Okay, sorry, I'm having issues with my phone storage. This has to do with a marriage, someone being married, somebody liking someone, somebody flirting with someone, freeing themselves from a toxic relationship from someone that's married. Tell me more about that. The truth. This is the Sun. This is the truth about Leo, Aquarius. Somebody's now trying to defend themselves here with a third party or with other people when it comes to freeing themselves from a toxic relationship, or healing some sort of heartbreak from some sort of dating, some sort of flirting with someone that's married. Is that their next move? Okay, tell me more about this King of Wands here. A King of Wands and their relationship. So this has to do with a King of Wands having a relationship with a married person. Scorpio, Pisces energy here. Secret ending, something that was over, something that secretly ended. They don't think that someone is going to see what this is. They're trying to cause an illusion here and lie about something so that they can get away with something. They don't think someone is going to find this out, that you're going to have clarity about what this is. They're trying to get away with something here. Tell me more about this relationship that a King of Wands had. Something that they ended, okay? Something about a relationship being over, ending something, transcending an obstacle, preparing for union. This has to do with a relationship with someone, ending a relationship with someone that was chasing after them, thinking about them, yearning. What are they trying to lie about here? Something that happened a long time ago, clock. Because you're not controlling, you're not obsessive, you're not controlling, you're not obsessive, you're not possessive over someone because of not receiving some sort of affection. This has to do with watching, looking, stalking. So a King of Wands had a relationship with someone. They separated from this person, and then this person was chasing after them, or they didn't want to be with this person anymore. But this person reached out to them, telling them that they're thinking of them or missing them or something like that. Ace of Wands. Tell me more about that situation, please. A third party. So a King of Wands had a third party. Why am I getting for someone here, a King of Wands slept with a married person? So they might not be married, but maybe they slept with someone that's married, okay? And this has to do with a King of Cups. This has to do with a King of Cups in this group, or a King of Cups and a third party. Trying to get someone trapped, as by stealing someone's identity, or through hacked messages, through hacked messages, or through this phone call. What does that have to do with a King of Wands having a secret relationship? They're trying to manipulate something about someone being, why do I feel like a married woman? A married woman. Yeah, somebody walking away, somebody reaching out, wanting to have another go at something, but somebody walking away and maybe being not interested. So a King of Wands is having an affair with a married woman and they walk away, but the married woman comes back for more and wants to hook up again, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. And they don't think that someone is going to see clearly here what happened. They think that they can lie about this and use this and no one's going to see through this. A King of Cups, something about a third party. This has to do with a King of Cups in reverse using some sort of text messages where somebody is rejecting someone. It could be a King of Wands that's rejecting a married woman. Yes. Oh, is that what it is? Yes. Six of Wands. Messages. Someone here thinks that they're going to have victory and success with these messages of someone having sex with a married woman. Yeah, that's their next plan here. That's what they're planning on doing now. Now that they're stuck. That's what they're going to try and do now here. Or a moment of enlightenment about a plan. Or seeing something from a different perspective here. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody lying. Lying about someone feeling lonely. Lying about someone feeling insecure, lonely, and alone. And is it the married woman or who? Judgment. Oh, what did I just tap into here accidentally, huh? What is that? Lying about someone. The Five of Pentacles. Someone being codependent, obsessive, possessive, controlling, addicted to someone, and wanting affection. Someone being obsessive, possessive, controlling, wanting affection. Okay, what else about that? Yeah, someone rejecting someone. This is about rejecting someone's advances, or somebody wanting to hook up, somebody wanting to hook up with someone, but somebody is rejecting someone, rejecting someone's advances. It could be a King of Wands. Why do I feel like the King of Wands was the third party? The King of Wands was the side piece. The King of Wands was having sex with a married woman. Maybe the King of Wands rejected this person and the married woman wanted more. The married woman came back for more, okay? Why is that here with the King of Cups in reverse though? Because someone walked away, Temperance. Because someone walked away and someone wanted to hold on, okay? So for some reason, this is significant. to some sort of a narrative that someone tried to leave and walk away, but the other person didn't want to let go. So a King of Wands who was the third party maybe wanted to walk away. They didn't want to be the third party anymore to a married woman. And the married woman wanted to hold on to the affair. Maybe this person texted again or something like that. This could have happened in the past. Twin flames in reverse. Stabbed in the back. Yeah, this has to do with some sort of cheating. Some sort of cheating. Stabbing someone in the back, deceiving someone. And somebody focusing on themselves. Or someone being selfish and stabbing someone in the back. By meeting and conversing with someone and claiming that it's only a friend. Somebody meeting and conversing with someone claiming it's only a friend. So that could be the married woman. Okay. Yeah, this happened a long time ago. This happened a long time ago. Okay, I don't know why that just came out. That came out kind of out of left field, but let's see. Is there anything else we need to know? The Hermit. This is hacking. This has to do with some sort of hacking. Hacked messages, I feel. The Emperor. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Hacking and someone not receiving a gift, somebody not receiving a payment, not receiving an investment. Someone, whoever this is, I feel like it's a King of Cups in reverse. This person is trying to do something deceptive, manipulative, and sabotaging, trying to get away with something, trying to get out of something here. And this has to do with hacking. Yeah, something with like cheating, a one-night stand, someone being a player, some sort of sexual energy. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, and this truth is going to change everything. Because of this King of Cups and what they said about a relationship, thinking that it would get them some sort of money, it would get them 10 of Pentacles, it would get them a great fortune. So this King of Cups thought that they would be getting a great fortune here with a relationship. And so they hacked a King of Wands who was having an affair with a married woman. And this has to do with a lot of money, 9 of Pentacles. With a Queen of Cups. So maybe this Queen of Cups is the married woman, okay? Yeah, and this King of Swords came forward. So there's a King of Swords here that came forward with some sort of messages from a relationship. A King of Swords came forward with messages from a relationship, but these messages are between a King of Wands and a Queen of Cups, where the King of Wands was sleeping with a Queen of Cups who's a married woman. And the King of Swords came forward with these messages about a relationship, okay? And now they're blocked from using these messages. And this has to do with someone being angry or jealous about rejection. So maybe when this married woman, Queen of Cups, was rejected by the King of Wands, this person might have been angry or jealous or acted out because they were rejected. High Priestess, boom, got him. I feel like I'm right on the money for someone here, okay? This is a crazy side story, but yeah. Which is strange. I mean, if you're a married woman and you're having an affair with a side piece and the side piece walks away, why are you the one getting all jealous and angry and controlling about it, right? But I guess that's what happened. Tell me more about Devil. Knight of Cups reverse. The Chaser. So the chaser, the person chasing after someone, is a married woman, Queen of Cups, who's having an affair with a King of Wands. Okay? And they got rejected. And they lied. They're using this to lie about something. Yeah, about somebody liking someone, wanting to date someone, someone flirting, charming and using someone. So for some, okay, so this is really weird, but for some reason, why do I feel, so the King of Wands, I feel like in a weird way, they're involved in this whole plot. The King of Wands is involved in this whole plot. And King of Wands is out here sleeping with a married woman, rejecting a married woman. The married woman goes crazy, some Queen of Cups, because she wants to continue the affair or something like that. And then they use these text messages to try and what? Flip it around and say something else about it when it's not even you. You probably don't even know this King of Wands. And who gives a fuck if they're sleeping with a married woman? Why is that your problem? Okay, that is really weird. So why is this King of Wands and their affair with a married woman showing up here in this whole identity fraud, catfishing, hacking thing? Because they're lying. Because they're lying about something. I mean, this could even be as crazy as someone, this King of Wands, like I said, sleeping with this, being the third party. This King of Wands is the third party. And they're trying to say something about the Queen of Cups being you, even though it's not you, it's a married woman, okay? Something like that. Someone being hurt about feeling rejected. Someone feeling rejected and feeling hurt. Yeah, that's not you. That's this married woman that's having sex with a King of Wands. Someone feeling unhappy, unfulfilled. The Five of Swords, they use this to manipulate. The Two of Swords, and they didn't think that anybody was going to see this clearly or find this out. What does this person's low-life affair have to do with you? The Two of Cups, they didn't think that anybody would see whose relationship it is or who's sleeping with who, or that this is not even you and this has nothing to do with you. King of Swords. No, it's a Leo. It's a Leo who's the third party. So there is a Leo, King of Wands here, who's having sex with a married woman, who could be a Queen of Cups, who could be a water sign. And what the flying fuck does this have to do with you? I'm a little confused. Yeah, this was stupid. This was stupid and risky and foolish, that's for sure. Yeah, it's because they're working together. Everybody's working together under a matriarch here. Could have something to do with a matriarch or a married woman. Okay, or someone's mother, I don't know. Yeah, no, but they're not going to be able to flip this one around. Two of Pentacles in reverse. No, because the truth is, it's the King of Wands. Okay, so no, we're not flipping anything around here. King of Wands, dirty man. You dirty, dirty, dirty man. No standards. Fucking a married woman out here. What are you doing? Okay. Why are you trying to, why is this being brought into the equation? I don't know. They're using these text messages, I guess, from this person's affair, or this married woman's affair with the King of Wands, who could be a Leo. And what? And they're trying to say something about you with it. See, this is why one day I swear I'm going to be an advocate for text messages not being admissible in court, because this is bullshit. Text messages should not, at some point, unless you can prove 100% that this person sent that person these messages, that should not be admissible in any court of law or as any kind of evidence, because this shit gets manipulated, photoshopped, cut down, twisted around, flipped around, ridiculously, okay? Yeah, Temperance, there's the angel message, okay? For someone here. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.